Warning: this video may contain strong language and violence. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, our feature presentation.
We begin with a small chase scene, as we see a young woman named Sophie Alexander running away from the police, following a robbery that took place just a few minutes ago. She finds a dark place to hide from the cops and remains hidden for the rest of the night. The next day, we're now at a restaurant, where we're introduced to our main protagonist, Mel, who is working as a waitress and is taking a table's order.
Hi there! May I take your order, please?
Yes. One salad, please?
Sure thing! Will that be all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, coming right up.
Oh, the food! It's ready! Are you ready to eat now?
Yeah, this looks really good. I'm starving.
Mel writes down the customer's order and takes it to an employee who also happens to be her friend Nicole. They briefly talk for a little bit.
One salad.
Again? We don't got any more lettuce. Just tomatoes and Caesar salad bags.
Tell me about it. Who's gonna go out and pluck out leaves?
Oh, not me. You can go do it. My shift's almost done.
Mine too, girl. I am so fed up with this place. Honestly, it would be easy to find someone that looks like me to come work the job for me.
Well, good luck. Hope you meet your match.
I'm kidding.
Okay, hold on. I'll check and see if any of the employees put more salad bags in the fridge.
Okay.
While Nicole goes to look for more salad bags, Mel checks her phone to see what time it is. The time reads 4:55 p.m.
Only 5 more minutes left.
We then see a young man named Tom, Mel's fiancé, walk into the restaurant. He walks up to Mel as she leaves the kitchen, surprising her from behind.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm looking for Mel.
Oh, I'm Mel. How can I... Tom, hi!
Hi, Mel.
Hi, I'm about to leave in 5 minutes, so whatever you want to tell me, can you wait until I'm done? I won't be long, I promise.
Yes, that's fine with me. I'll wait.
Okay, thanks.
Mel goes back inside the kitchen to tell Nicole that Tom's here.
Hey, Nicole, Tom's here.
Oh, great. You're still going out with him?
Yes, why are you complaining?
I'm not. I just don't know what you find interesting about him.
Well, he's really handsome, he's kind, and he's been really helpful with helping me with my new life situation.
Yeah, I bet.
Hey, where's my salad?
Well, we all know who's gonna toss it.
Nicole, stop!
Mel and Nicole leave the kitchen with the customer's salad, and Mel takes it to him while Nicole says hi to Tom.
Here you go, sir.
Thanks. Took you long enough. I'm starving.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Nicole. Mel, are you girls about ready to go?
Yeah, just let me clock out.
I have some errands to run, but I'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
Okay, Nicole. See ya, girl.
See you later.
Nicole walks away from Mel and Tom, leaving them alone.
I got my eye on you, Tom. Don't start no shit with my girl, pretty boy.
Hey, listen, Tom, why don't you wait for me outside? I'll be right out in the back.
I'll go move my car.
Okay.
Tom leaves the restaurant. Meanwhile, we're back to Sophie as we see her sleeping in an alleyway. She dreams of the things that she had went through prior to today, giving us a brief background on how Sophie became so psychotic. Inside Sophie's dream, we see her heading for the door while her ex-boyfriend George follows her and confronts her.
I'm going to the store.
You can walk to the store, but you're not taking my car.
Then give me 20.
When are you going to learn how to act mature and not like we're back in college? That era ended 2 years after we got married.
As soon as I find the real George, who I used to love, the old George, who I loved, who didn't have a problem making out, and not working at some dentist fixing people's teeth every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
I have a life, okay? I moved on from that kind of stuff. I'm a grown man pursuing his dreams, not sex. That's not a priority. My job is the priority.
It was a priority when you told me that you would make out with me and won't stop. You said that 2 years ago.
Exactly. That was 2 years ago. I was drunk then, but now I'm sober. And I know what I want to do.
You're gonna leave me, aren't you?
No, that's not what I said.
You'd rather get the hell on and not give a shit about me, but yourself. You don't care what I want anymore. Only you.
That is not true in the slightest. I love you. But sex for the rest of our lives isn't gonna work. Staying at home and being with you every 24/7 isn't gonna work. I have friends too.
And you'd rather be with them than me, huh? Fine, we're over. Now I want out. Give me the money.
Sophie, you don't have a job and you sit at home all day and don't even clean the house as much. You're not doing your part. I'm doing mine. You don't get what you earned by doing it. Hell, I'm even tired of bailing you out of jail for some of the stuff you've gotten into trouble for.
Then I don't want to be with you. I don't know why I married such a selfish prick like you, George. As your wife, you're supposed to do stuff for me, and I sit here and do nothing.
That's not how it works. You're just trying to collect checks when you don't earn it by doing nothing. This is not working for me.
Fine. Then I'll pick up my own shit and get away from you. I'm out of here.
Then leave!
Fuck you.
Angrily, Sophie leaves George and exits the house. Later that night, Sophie enters a store to steal some snacks for herself. A store owner, who was minding his own business, then looks up to see Sophie stealing and stops her.
Hey, just what the hell do you think you're doing?
Caught by the store owner, Sophie quickly thinks up a lie to get her out of the situation she's put herself in.
Oh, well, sorry, sir. I'm just hungry, sir. I don't have a home. I live in a tent down the street and is always hungry.
Bullshit, you're trying to steal because you don't have any money. So you better put that stuff back and get out of my store before I call the police.
No! Please, don't do that. I have nowhere else to go. All I got is a tent. Don't you know I'm homeless?
I don't give a damn if you're the queen living in the castle. You and everyone else with you are broke, and it's your fault.
Sophie then drops the snacks on the floor.
Fine, they're on the ground. Now let me go.
Absolutely not. Pick those up and put them back where they came from.
No.
Now.
I don't have to do anything.
Young lady, don't make me come over there and make you do it.
Get them yourself.
Fed up with Sophie's behavior, the owner exits the stand with his gun out and approaches Sophie in a more aggressive way to try to get her to pick up the snacks.
Now, I don't know who you think you are, but you got until the count of 3 to pick those up, or I'll gun you down and call the police.
You can't kill me, even if you tried to.
Don't test me, bitch. Now pick those up, or I'm taking you down.
Sophie then looks down at the snacks on the floor before seeing the gun in the owner's hand, giving her the idea of snatching it from him.
1, 2,
3.
Sophie, at the count of 3, pushes the owner to the ground and makes him drop his gun. She then picks it up and uses it to shoot the owner in the chest multiple times. The owner immediately dies, and Sophie flees from the store. Before doing so, she sees a person nearby who had possibly been watching and recording the murder the whole time. She walks up to the person to tell them something that they'll never forget.
Hey, you saw all of this, right? You saw how he had threatened to kill me. Let's keep this between you and me and never speak of this to anyone, okay? Do that, and maybe I won't kill you.
The scene slowly blurs out before fading back to the present day. Sophie wakes up and gets up from off the ground and throws away the gun that she had taken from the store owner. She then starts talking to herself.
What have you done, Sophie? Now the police is looking for you. I must not make myself known. I have to do something.
Sophie quietly heads back to her ex-husband George's house to change clothes, hair, and pack up her things so she can run away. Luckily, George isn't home, which gives her enough time to do so. She also takes some of his things, including his gun.
Sorry, George, but I have to go.
Sophie then flees from the house, never to return again. Meanwhile, Mel and Tom leave the restaurant while they talk to each other.
So, Tom,
Yeah?
I was wondering if we could go out for dinner tonight? I need some company.
Well, I don't have anything planned this weekend, so yeah, we can go.
Great. Let's stop by my house real quick.
Okay.
Tom and Mel get into his car and depart from the restaurant. Later, they arrive at Mel's house, which is a slightly taller building. The two get out of the car.
I have to go change.
No worries. Take your time. I need to use the bathroom too.
As Mel and Tom approach the front door, she accidentally steps on something, causing her to stop as Tom keeps going.
Ah!
What's wrong?
I think I stepped on something. You go ahead. I'll meet you inside.
Sure thing.
Tom proceeds to the front door while Mel looks down at her feet and figures out what she has stepped on. Simultaneously, Sophie shows up near Mel's house and sees her struggling to scrape off what was on her shoe. Sophie uses the opportunity to step in and help.
Need help?
Mel looks up to see Sophie for the first time and responds to her.
Yes, actually.
Was it gum you stepped on?
Maybe. I don't know.
Scrape it off.
I can't. It's kind of stuck like glue.
Let me help you.
Sophie helps Mel get some kind of sticky goo off of her shoe. She pulls her leg upward and successfully gets her unstuck from it.
Thank you. What was that?
It had to be gum or something. Ugh.
Yeah, I think so too. Thanks for helping me.
No problem.
Are you from around here?
Yeah, I am. My name is Cat Francine. What's yours?
Melanie, but you can call me Mel.
Okay, Mel. So, where are you guys headed?
Oh, me and my boyfriend were about to go out to eat. Where are you going?
Oh, well, I'm looking for a place to stay. I don't know, just some personal issues with my family. Also, my dad had threatened to kill me and my mom, so I had to get out.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know if I should let you in.
Come on, Mel. Just for a few days, if you don't mind having a roommate. I have nowhere else to go, and I need a safe place to get my mind right. I'll pay you rent.
I'm not some landlord, but...
Please?
Mel thinks about it for a brief moment, but eventually trusts her and invites her to her house.
Okay, but only for a few days.
Thanks, Mel. I knew I could trust you.
You're welcome. Let's go in.
Okay.
Mel and Sophie head inside her house. They get inside and Mel shows Sophie where she will be sleeping.
So this is the living room. I guess you can put your bag here.
Sounds good.
You can also sleep on the sofa.
Thank you so much.
All of a sudden, Sophie hears Mel's dog barking at her.
Oh my god. Why didn't you tell me you had a dog?
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Let me introduce you to her.
Mel's dog, Candy, comes running out of Mel's room and goes to Mel.
Come here, girl. Oh, you are so cute.
Does she have a name?
Yes, it's Candy.
Nice name.
Tom is seen leaving the bathroom and coming back to the living room. Sophie looks at him, and just by his looks, she immediately falls in love with him somehow.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Tom.
Hi, who's this?
Oh, this is someone I've met a few minutes ago.
Sophie walks slightly closer to Tom and introduces herself to him.
My name is Francine, and you are?
I'm Tom. What are you here for?
I told her that she can stay with us for a few days until things clear up with her family.
I'm looking for a place to stay. I have nowhere to go, so...
Where do you live?
I used to live about 30 miles from here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I guess it's okay then.
Oh, I gotta take Candy out. Hey, Cat, let's go out and walk the dog real quick.
Sure.
Mel is the first to leave with the dog. Meanwhile, Sophie takes one more good look at them, as she can't resist on how good-looking the guy is to her.
Bye, Tommy.
She slightly waves and then turns back around to the exit. Tom looks at her like she could be crazy about him, but tries to let it go. Mel and Sophie go walk the dog to the park while talking about Tom.
I like Tom. I think he's hot.
He's mine, okay?
I know that, but I was just saying.
It's okay, but don't do anything weird to him. He loves only one person and one person only. Me. Now listen. You're staying at my house for a few days, but if there's one thing you should never do, is fool around with my man. Because I don't want anything bad to happen and then I would get upset. Do you understand?
Don't worry. I understand perfectly.
Good. What do you do for a living?
Me?
Yeah.
I am a makeup artist in training.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm slowly getting better at it.
Is that like an independent business that you do?
Yes. Hopefully one day I get the opportunity to go into the beauty business and really show everyone what I can pull off. You'd be surprised at what I'll actually do to myself when you see me do makeup.
Yeah, hopefully. So, are you single or do you have a husband?
Honestly, I have a husband, but he doesn't do me any favors.
Why? Is he a deadbeat?
Yeah, deadbeat. All he cares about is himself. He likes to do a bunch of stupid shit, like setting his car on fire, hoping that it'll blow up, but just barely, and is always doing drugs and breaking things in the house. All that was too much for me, so I left him too.
Okay.
How is your boyfriend? I'm sure whatever he does is so perfect.
All I can tell you about Tom is that We have been dating for a couple of years now, and we're getting married soon. We both work, and we only see each other every other week. We're doing just fine together.
Good for you.
Suddenly, Mel's cell phone goes off, and she takes it out to see who's contacting her.
It's Nicole.
She answers the call.
Hello?
Hi, Mel. Tom told me you made a friend.
Oh? Well, yeah, I did. In fact, we're about to head back over there, so then you can meet her before we head back out.
Sounds like fun.
Alrighty. We'll see you there.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Mel hangs up the call. Mel and Sophie return home from walking Candy, where Nicole is waiting for them.
What's up, girl?
Hey, Nicole. So this is Cat Francine. She's going to be staying over here for a few days. She doesn't have anywhere else to go.
Upon meeting Kat, Nicole immediately notices the similarities between her and Sophie, which makes Sophie a bit worried that she will expose her.
Hi, Kat. Don't I know you from somewhere?
Not really. I don't know you.
I can't put my finger on it, but you look and sound like someone that walked up close to me and told me not to snitch to the police because she had done something completely wrong. And this was at a store. That video I've recorded is gaining more than 9,000 views as we speak. Hopefully they know who the person is that murdered the store clerk.
What video?
Oh, I didn't get to tell you what happened, Mel. So yesterday I was going to the store to get something for dinner, and some strange-looking woman showed up to get something. And supposedly, the clerk running the store caught her stealing and then threatened to shoot her and call the cops before she took the gun from him and shot him first. I even recorded it. Then she came up to my face and said something like, "Let's keep this between you and me and never speak of this to anyone, okay?" Then she took off running, and that's when I called the police on her after she left.
You bitch.
The police is still looking for her as we speak.
Damn. No, I didn't see the video. You're gonna have to share it with me when you can. I'll take a look at it.
Sorry you had to sit through that, Nicole. At least you're still alive?
Yeah.
For now.
Well, me and Tom are gonna go out to eat. Kat, I was wondering, since you're here, could you hold the house down while we're gone?
Absolutely. I can do that.
Mel, are you sure this is a good idea?
Don't worry. I kinda trust her. We're all adults, right?
Sure, I guess.
Now let's get going before they close.
Mel grabs Tom by his arms and the two leave for the restaurant, while Sophie has a small chat with Nicole. She slowly becomes hostile in the process.
Alright, Missy. So clearly, you know who I am. And I'm gonna tell you now to stop fucking with me, or I'll do it back to you and make it worse for you. You think this is a joke? Do you?
No. But I think you're disguising yourself to escape who you really are. You are seriously loony.
Listen, Nicole, if that's really your name, go home and stay away from me.
Without saying anything else to Sophie, Nicole listens to her and walks back home while Sophie goes back inside Mel's house. Mel and Tom go out to eat and have a nice conversation with each other.
This is great. I feel like I'm responsible enough to make my own decisions and do whatever I want to do.
Yeah, it is. So have you thought of pursuing your music career?
Yeah, I'm working on doing that. All I got is my guitar, and I'm still learning on how to play keyboards.
That's nice. If you need help, then I can be of assistance.
Aw, thank you, Tom. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing a little mixture of genres.
What kind?
Well, mostly ballad, electronic music, pop, and all that cool shit.
Oh, interesting.
Meanwhile, back inside Mel's house, Sophie goes to stalk her room. She looks for something that will help change her appearance to avoid the authorities. She finds Mel's laptop sitting on a desk. She opens it and sees that Nicole had sent her a video of which she recorded Sophie at the store, arguing with the store clerk and murdering him. She also sent her a message a few minutes ago that reads, Nicole Maple Syrup. Hey Mel, here's the video I was talking about earlier. I'm starting to think your friend over there is trying to disguise herself so you don't know who she is. StoreMurderVideo.mp4. Sophie plays the video, only to realize that the damage has been done. She then replies to her message by saying, Melanie rocks GB. This video is a lie. She's innocent. The fucking jerk got what he deserved. Kill yourself, Nicole.
Take that, Nicole.
She then closes Mel's laptop.
How's your job in the electronics center?
It's going good so far. I've sold 4 HD TVs, 8 DVD players, and 3 computers. They were going between $400 and $3,500.
That's a lot of money.
Yep, it's a lot. That's really how much I get paid every week.
Between $400 and $3,500, huh? How much do you really make?
I'm not gonna tell you while we're at the restaurant. Nobody here needs to know.
Oh, right, I forgot. We're at a public place. Hey, I have an idea. Do you want to go to Hawaii?
Oh, Hawaii?
Yeah, I mean, that would be a fun vacation. Just you and me, nice sunny weather, tropical fruit, the waves, surfing, hula dancing. That would be so much fun.
Sure. We need to plan something for it. I can put some money together, and you can plan our trip.
I'll work on it.
Sophie is briefly seen going through some of her clothes to wear and makeup to change her face. Candy is sitting nearby, barking at her.
Shut up, Candy. God, you're so annoying.
Eventually, Sophie gets tired of listening to Candy barking and decides to take her outside.
Fine. I'll take you outside. Is that what you want? Come on, girl. Let's go.
Sophie is watching Candy running around in the park for a minute. She then sees a few cars passing by. She starts showing signs of evil once again when she takes out a bone and shows it to the dog.
Hey, Candy. You see this? Yes, it's a doggy bone. You want it? Huh? You want it? Fetch!
Sophie throws the bone at the traffic, and unfortunately, Candy can't resist the bone, so she goes after it. Suddenly, an incoming car drives by and hits the dog off-screen, causing it to stop. Another car drives from behind and bumps into it, and then yet another car crashes into the other, followed by one more car coming to an abrupt stop and crashing. Sophie is left justified with what she had done.
I never liked dogs.
She runs back home. A man who was near Sophie had been looking at her the whole time while she did what she had done. Meanwhile, a couple of drivers come out of their cars to figure out what they had hit and going off on each other, not knowing who had done it.
I know I heard something squeaked. Oh my god! I hit a dog!
A dog? What about my car? Were you even paying attention to the damn road?
Who would do something like this?
I don't know, but this is so wrong.
I want to know who's responsible for letting that dog off a leash.
Whoever did this should be arrested. Someone call 911.
Mel and Tom arrive back home and walk through the front door. Sophie is in the bathroom.
Hello? Cat? Are you there?
In the bathroom.
Okay.
I'm tired.
No worries, Tom. You can crash in the living room. I'm just gonna go to my room and practice on my guitar for a little bit.
I'm gonna take a nap on the couch.
Mel goes to her room while Tom lays down on the couch. Upon entering her room, Mel finds Candy missing and doesn't know where she went.
Candy? Candy? Where are you? Candy girl! Candy! Where did she go?
We cut to Mel looking under her bed to see that Tom had left her a present. She takes it out and reads the card attached to it.
To Mel, from Tom.
Mel falls back on finding Candy for the moment and comes out of her room to see Tom about her present.
Tom? Tom?
Yes?
Is this for me?
Ah, so you found the present underneath the bed, huh?
Yes, I did.
Go ahead and open it, before I pass out.
Okay.
Mel opens up her present. It appears that Tom has bought a new guitar for her.
Oh my god, it's a new guitar!
Yes, and it's an electric guitar.
Oh, thank you so much, Tom. Now I have an electric guitar and my acoustic one.
As they are talking, Sophie is briefly seen peeking from the hallway before disappearing.
I'm gonna have to learn how to play this.
That's good. I hope you eventually do a song with it.
Yeah, I hope so too.
You're gonna be a rock star, Melanie.
Aw, thank you. You're too kind. Okay, good night. Thank you again for the guitar.
Good night.
A few minutes later, Tom is asleep, and Sophie comes out looking like Mel. She slowly approaches him and looks at him while slightly seducing him. Tom is too sleepy and deaf to not know that it isn't really Mel.
Hey, sleepyhead.
Mel, is it you?
Yes. Don't wake up, okay?
Okay. How's the new friends of yours doing? Is she behaving like a good person?
Yes. She is sleeping right now.
That's cool. So what's up?
Do you really love me, Tom?
I mean, of course I do. We've known each other for 4 years and we've been dating for 4 years.
4 years? Damn, that's such a long time. So, what made you want to date me? Is it because you like how I look?
I guess.
Do you think I'm cute?
Every time I look at you, you look more beautiful every day.
Do I have beautiful eyes, a nice body, nice legs? Do you like what you see?
You know I like everything about you, including your smile.
Mel is on her laptop and getting tired. Before passing out, she finds that the cat Francine character was Sophie Alexander the whole time, after reading the message Nicole sent her earlier and the message Sophie responded to her with. Mel is slightly convinced that Nicole was telling the truth, but can't do much about it as she finally passes out while talking to herself.
Oh, what the hell? What was I thinking?
Sophie is closer to Tom than she was earlier, sitting next to him.
Tom, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Do you feel that we're, how do I put it? Intimate?
What?
You heard me.
Oh, by intimate you mean close, right?
Yeah. We're so close that I'll never lose you.
And what if you do?
I'd kill myself.
That would be the shittiest day of my life.
Oh, sweetheart. I think you need some company. Mind if I lay next to you?
No, but this couch has no room for you. It's rather small.
Okay. I love you, Tom.
I love you too, Mel.
Nighty-night, dear.
Sophie kisses Tom on the lips and then lays above him on the floor with a pillow on her head.
Nice boyfriend you got there, Mel.
The next morning, the TV is on, and the news report on Sophie Alexander is currently being aired.
As of today, police say that they are currently looking for Sophie Alexander, 25, as she had committed a crime for the first time in 2 years. She was first arrested for assaulting a young male who told police that she was stealing and for not complying with them. Then, she was arrested for vandalizing one home that was owned by a neighbour who had lived next to her until 2019. Now, the police is looking for her because of a video that was uploaded 2 days ago by a woman named Nicole. She is the one that recorded the incident where she saw Alexander inside a store being caught for stealing and going back and forth with a store clerk before threatening her to gun her down, which ended up happening to him instead of Alexander when she attacked him and took his gun. She then fired rounds at the poor man, killing him, and then walked up close to the victim, basically telling her to keep quiet and not say anything or she will kill her too.
That bitch dies today.
Sophie herself is the only person awake and watching the news on the living room TV. She becomes seriously furious with Nicole for sharing the video to the news and wants to kill her now. She turns off the TV and heads back to Mel's room. Sophie sees Mel asleep. Her phone goes off. Sophie picks it up and sees that Nicole is calling her. She answers the phone, imitating Mel.
Hello!
Hi, Mel. So, I took a step further and sent the video to the news company. I'm sure you're watching the report right now, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I definitely believe you. Hope they throw that person in prison. I would be very ashamed of myself if I had her in my house right now.
Same. So, wanna come over? Tom can come too, though I'm not too sure about that new friend of yours. She just looks too suspicious to me.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, me and Tom would definitely like that. What's the address?
Oh, come on. Did you forget it?
Yes, I'm so sorry. Please give it to me again.
Well, to be fair, the house I moved in recently is still kind of new, and you've only been there once. Alright, the address is 382 Brickster Boulevard. Have Tom take you too.
Will do. See you there. Bye.
Sophie hangs up and leaves. Sophie goes back to the living room to wake up Tom, still posing as Mel, and gets him to drive her to Nicole's house.
Tom, wake up!
I'm up. What time is it?
It's almost noon. Also, Nicole wants us to come to her house right now.
Why?
I don't know. Because she needs help with something, and I have to be there for her. I'll explain on the way. Now get up. We gotta hurry.
Slow down, Mel. This sounds like someone is hurt or something. I haven't even taken a shower yet.
Do you know her house address?
Not really.
Then I'll give it to you.
Sophie gets Tom on his feet and the two leave the house. Minutes later, they show up at Nicole's house. Sophie gets out and goes to knock on her door, and Nicole answers.
Hey, Mel.
Hi, Nikki.
You look so odd today.
Yeah, I know. The restaurant me and Tom went to had a long crowd, and people waiting in line made us feel like shit.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. Come in.
Sophie, still posing as Mel, heads inside Nicole's house with Tom waiting outside for her. He is in his car, checking his phone and reading the news on the news app. Inside, Sophie locks the front door and follows Nicole.
You want a drink?
No thanks. I'm good.
Sophie looks around Nicole's house in hopes of finding something to secretly murder Nicole with.
So, do you think this Sophie Alexander person should die?
Honestly, I don't know her that well. But seeing that she's committed a couple other crimes just proves that she needs to be thrown in a cell and throw away the key. They don't need to let her out. That shit won't surprise me one bit.
Good to know.
Sophie finds a knife on the kitchen counter and picks it up. While Nicole isn't looking and having a drink, Sophie sneaks up on her from behind.
I don't regret posting the fucking video though, because someone had to do it. It was the right thing to do. Anyone that sucks hard at life would do evil shit like that. She probably doesn't even have a man that loves her sorry ass. I would hate to be her husband. I'd get away from her as far away as possible. She'll have to look for me. I'd probably be in Canada right now. Bitch.
After her small rant and one last drink, Nicole turns back around to have Sophie stab her in the torso.
I think you just made Sophie angry, Nicole. Now, she's gonna kill you.
Sophie watches Nicole drop to the ground and bleed to death.
Cat. Sophie?
I'm Cat Francine, bitch.
How did you go all out and dress up like Mel?
I think the better question is why didn't you listen to what I just told you at the damn store?
I knew it was you when I first met you in person. You're Sophie Alexander. You killed that guy at the store, justified it, and told me to kill myself. I've seen everything. Mel should have never let you in her house. I wish she was here.
Fine. Let's see how much longer you'll live to find out. Don't die on me. Now give me your phone.
Back outside.
I wonder what's taking Mel so long in there. I'm gonna go in there and see.
Tom gets out of his car and heads to Nicole's house. Back inside, Sophie dials 911 on Nicole's phone and pretends to be her.
Help! That Sophie girl came to my house and stabbed me! Send help! Ow! Please! Goodbye!
Sophie hangs up and looks for Mel's number.
Now, let's try calling Mel's number.
You wouldn't dare.
Watch me. Actually, you're gonna talk to her.
She finds Mel's number and then goes to dial it. Meanwhile, back in Mel's house, Mel wakes up to find Nicole calling her. She answers.
Hey, Nicole. What's up? I tried watching the video and...
Get your ass over here! I'm dying!
Nicole?
The call disconnects, leaving Mel to panic and get out of bed.
Oh, God!
Mel goes to the living room to look for Kat and Tom, only to find out that they're not there.
Kat? Tom? Guys, are you here?
She tries to look out the window to see if Tom's car is out there. It isn't. She then gets a call from Tom, who is still at Nicole's house with Sophie. Little do both of them know, they're being set up by her. She answers and the two go back and forth with each other on the phone.
Hello?
Hey, Mel. What the hell is taking you so long in there?
Where are you now, Tom?
Waiting for you to get down with whatever you're helping Nicole with.
I'm not at Nicole's. I'm at home.
Wait a minute. So you've been at home this whole time?
Yes!
So who the hell is in the house with... Wait. I don't think that's that cat person. I think that's Sophie in there. She's been invading our lives this whole time.
Oh, shit!
I knew something about her didn't look right. And she tried to literally change her appearance to look like you to escape a crime she had committed recently.
Yeah, I know. I saw it, but I was too tired to go on. Nicole tried to share that video where she experienced that incident with that woman in the clerk, but she touched my computer and sent her an ugly response.
You know she also messed with your clothes and stuff to make herself look like you as well, right?
No, I didn't. What was I thinking? All right, hold on tight. She's just 3 minutes away from 382 Brickster Boulevard. I'm on my way.
We cut to Mel leaving her house on her bike as she gets over to Nicole's house as fast as she can. Sophie looks out the window near the front door to see Mel riding her bike to the driveway of the house.
Oh, shit!
She unlocks the door and goes to hide someplace. Back outside, Mel and Tom reunite with each other.
Tom!
Mel!
Oh my god, I feel so insecure. What else did I miss?
Come on, let's go check on Nicole.
The couple gets inside and checks on Nicole, but she is already dying and tries to say her last words before she does.
Nicole.
Mel, you should have left that snake on the street where you found her. She'll steal your life, your money, and your man. How do me and everyone else a favor. Go stop that cat Francine character, as she calls herself. Do you understand?
Yes, Nicole. I'm so sorry. We were such good friends.
And I thought I was the meanest bitch you've ever met, too.
You talked so much shit, but you were still great.
Nicole finally dies, and Tom goes to hug Mel. He tries to comfort her and assure her that everything is going to be okay. The cold-hearted Sophie briefly peeks out to see the aftermath, but remains hidden. Finally, the police show up with an ambulance to take Nicole's corpse out of the house and arrest Mel, mistaking her for Sophie.
Oh, good. You guys came.
All right. Let's go, miss. You're under arrest.
Me?
Yes.
For what?
For all the crimes you've committed so far, Miss Alexander.
What? But I'm not Sophie Alexander.
Tell it to the judge.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
But that's not the right person.
You have the right to an attorney.
But I didn't kill that guy, and I didn't kill my best friend over there. I did not do anything, damn it.
You think so? One witness who is legally blind said that you have purposely lured a dog to the middle of the street with a bone as well. It got ran over by a car because of you.
No. This is bullshit. That bitch killed my dog, too. Let me go, officers.
Stop resisting.
Please, I didn't do anything.
The police officers escort Mel to the police car. Tom follows them outside and tries to get the officers to understand that they got the wrong person.
Guys, come on. We're trying to tell you that that's not the right person. The real Sophie Alexander is hiding somewhere in this house.
Unfortunately, Tom fails to convince the officers that Mel is innocent, and the police and ambulance drive off, leaving the scene. Sophie comes outside and sees Tom out there. She walks up close and tries to win him over.
Forget her, Tom. She was nothing but a bad person. You need a real woman to make out with, And I'm gonna make sure you have the time of your life.
You're not Mel, Cat. Or should I say Sophie? You tricked me by copying my girl and her looks.
But I want you. My life isn't complete without you.
I'm not falling for it. No more.
Tom runs away from Sophie and heads back towards the house. Luckily, he looks up to see a security camera on the front porch. This gives him the idea of getting the tape from the VCR it recorded the footage from. He runs back inside to look for it while Sophie follows him. Tom rushes to Nicole's room to look for the VCR. He manages to find it hooked to a TV where he sees the footage being recorded right now and stops the recording. He then takes out the tape and leaves the house. Outside, Tom gets in his car and Sophie follows him.
Oh, Tom, where are you going? Can I go with you?
Stay away! Stay away!
Tom quickly departs from the house while Sophie tries to follow him by taking Mel's bike. Tom arrives at the police station and sees the front desk clerk. Meanwhile, the cops lock Mel up in a jail cell, not knowing they have the wrong person.
Hello, I'm here to see Melanie Eastman.
Hi, who was it you wanted to see again?
Melanie Eastman. The police had wrongfully labeled her as Sophie Alexander.
Did they bring her in by mistake?
Yes, I got bail money and the tape. Can you guys have a look at it? And I don't care how much the bail is, I'll pay for it.
Sophie arrives at the police station, but quickly turns back around when she sees Tom's car parked near the place and flees. An hour later, after reviewing the tape, the cops are forced to release Mel from jail.
All right, miss. Get up. You got bail. Now stay out of trouble.
Mel gets up from her bed and leaves the cell.
What? She gets to go already? What about me? I want to be let out too. Please, I'm innocent too. I want out, damn it. That woman looks suspicious. Keep her in here.
Tom and Mel are seen leaving the police station.
Thanks for bailing me out, Tom.
Don't mention it. I knew that bitch was trouble.
I want to go home. Hopefully I don't see her over there because I will kill her.
Right.
Back inside Mel's house, there is no sign of Sophie anywhere. Yet.
Okay, I don't think she's here.
I don't know about that, but I got a gun. So when she tries to come at us, I'll shoot.
I need a real man to protect me, and that's why I got you.
From behind, Sophie comes to whack Tom in the head, causing him to fall to the ground. Mel turns around to see that Sophie has returned.
Oops! Did I miss something? Or did they let you out of your cage?
Sophie! You're dead!
Oh yeah? Then come get me, Mel.
Sophie runs away off screen while Mel tries to follow her. Mel makes it to the top of her building and looks for Sophie.
Sophie! Sophie! Where are you? I swear if I find you, I will kill you! You hear me?
I'm behind you, bitch!
After hearing Sophie's voice, Mel turns around to see that she's behind her.
My God, you look terrible.
You see? I wanted to be a normal person in this society, but now I can't. Because of you, Mel. You won't even let me have fun.
What are you talking about? You copied me. You took my dog's life away. You took my best friend's life away, and you took my future husband. And not only that, but you're a crook. I knew I should have never let you in my house or in my life.
Yeah, you're right. You should have said no. I would have found somebody else's life to fuck up. I will say, though, Tom, he's so hot. He should have been mine. The way we kissed, it was like, wow.
Tom is mine.
You know, As much as you've helped me out a bit, some things just couldn't be changed.
Yeah, right. I'll take that stick from you and try choking you to death with it.
I'd love to see you try, Mel. It's too bad you're not brave enough to defend yourself.
You're dead!
Mel manages to find a melee weapon to go up against Sophie with, and the two battle each other until eventually Mel has Sophie literally dead to rights, to the point where Sophie falls off the building. Sophie manages to hang on to the weapon Mel has.
Oh God, please, Mel, don't let go! I swear, I didn't mean anything I've said or done. Pull me up, pull me up!
Why should I?
Because I do care. I want to erase my criminal background and have a normal, happy life. I don't want to keep doing the things I have no business doing. I don't. Can you at least forgive me? Maybe I wanted to join in on the fun, don't you think?
This is not the way I wanted to have a friend. You are evil, and you deserve to die.
Let's count to 3, Mel. You're gonna help me, and I won't hurt you. Then I'll run away, and you'll never see me again. Got it?
Okay. 1.
1?
2.
2. 3.
Mel tricks Sophie as soon as she's barely being pulled up by causing her to let go of her, and she falls to her death. We hear a thud from the distance as Mel steps away from the edge of the building and gets on the ground, hurting really badly. The police show up to respond to the disturbance.
All right, stop right there. Come away from the ledge with your hands up.
Guys, I think the person you're looking for is dead, and she's guilty, not me.
She's right. What's your name, miss?
My name is Melanie Eastman, and I killed Sophie Alexander. She invaded my house, she copied my looks, killed my dog, my best friend, and almost took my fiancé.
You two sure do look alike.
Thank you. It hurts looking like her, honestly.
I think we made a mistake of arresting this woman. We're after Sophie Alexander, right? Not Melanie Eastman.
You're not wrong. We need to have something done about this.
The police come to get Mel and they escort her back downstairs to the main entrance of her apartment building. Later, Mel is taken to an ambulance by paramedics for her injuries, and Tom catches up to her.
Mel, are you okay?
No. My arms hurt, and my head hurts too.
That's too bad.
You called 911, didn't you?
Yeah, someone had to. You were in danger.
Those cops weren't believing me the first time. But now they do.
Where's, Sophie?
She's gone, Tom. She flew. I never thought I'd make friends with a criminal. Now I'm learning today that I should never invite strangers to my house and leave them on the street where I found them. Even criminals. Let's not talk about her anymore. Let's talk about our trip to Hawaii.
Are we still going?
Definitely. As soon as I recover from my injuries, I'll get my paycheck from work, tell my boss I want 2 weeks off, and then we'll be free.
I think you need some company over there at the hospital. You won't be safe without me.
You're right. I love you, Tom. And I don't feel safe without you. Let him go. He's coming with me. I need him.
The paramedics let Tom be, and they get in the ambulance. They all depart from the crime scene, leaving behind Kat, who was dead and gone, not worrying about her or her pathetic and dangerous life anymore.